Oh man, it is cold in Minnesota. I just checked, it's 5 degrees now, and the high temperature tomorrow is supposed to be 1. And anytime I start thinking cold weather, all I have to do to warm my attitude and heart is think about the game of baseball. Hi, I'm John Gross, and I'm calling this story today. Remember your greatest hits, and also remember your greatest failures. I think my all-time favorite player to interview was baseball player Torii Hunter. Torii Hunter, 5-time All-Star, Gold Glove winner. He could make amazing catches. He'd run to the outfield. He'd make diving catches. He hit well. He's a great ball player. And the Minnesota Twins in December signed him to be back on the Minnesota Twins. And there's a story I remember about Torii. He was coming back after he signed with Detroit to play against the Twins, and it was one of his first times back. And he was walking down, getting ready to go in the clubhouse, and I said, Torii, is there any chance I could get an interview? He said, sure. So we started to talk, and I asked him, what do you do to prepare for games? And he says, well, I stretch, and I take batting practice, and then I go back in the clubhouse, and he says, he takes out his iPad, and he said, I play my greatest hits. I said, Torii, what are your greatest hits? He says, I put all of my very top hits, triples, home runs, really good hits, and then all my fielding plays, and I put it on my iPad, and before every game I would look at that, and it would warm me up for the game. I said, well, it didn't make any difference. He says, oh yeah, it made a big difference. So let me ask you a question. What do you do to prepare for your day, for your game day? What do you do to prepare? I mean, do you get up, get dressed, eat, and go out and leave? Is that what you do? Well, I've found out something the past year that's extremely important and might be able to help you. It's a gratitude list. Now, I have heard of it before, a gratitude list. You make out a list of things you're grateful for. If you can't find anything, is your heart beating? Can you see? Can you hear? Are you in a warm house? And then I started to read about gratitude, and I found out a lot of people feel you should also be grateful for the things that are bad in your life. And I thought, how in the world could that be? Who would say that? And I picked up a book by Wayne Dyer. I had interviewed him down at his condo in Florida, and I introduced him at a speech. So, I like his books, picked up his newest book. It's called I Can See Clearly Now. And Wayne Dyer in the book says, as I look back, I am in a profound state of gratitude for all of the storms of my life, especially for that Category 5 hurricane. What was interesting, it wasn't only him. There's a gal named Melody Beattie. She's terrific in the recovery field. She's a self-help author. And by coincidence, I was on her website last night, and I wondered if she had anything about gratitude and being grateful for everything. Here's what she wrote just last night. Practice being grateful for everything you don't have every day, 5 times a day for the next month. Force it, fake it, do whatever you have to. But you've been practicing misery about these things for the past 3 years. That hasn't worked. Why not try gratitude? And I think my favorite author, especially this past year, and someone who's helped me a lot, is Amit Sood from the Mayo Clinic. He wrote this book, and in this book he says, gratitude with an attitude is not gratitude. We need an attitude of gratitude. So be grateful for the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. Be grateful for it. Put it down. And Melody Beattie says in 40 days you can make a miracle if you simply do that. What do I have to be grateful for? I'm alive. And besides that, I went out to start the car this morning, put the key in, went like that. Didn't want to start. It went and it finally started. And I'm just hoping that it will start tomorrow. Hope that helps. I dare you. Try the gratitude. Write them down. And it might help. I sure hope it does. This is John Gross in Minnesota. Thanks for watching.